Hello and welcome to the Wellness Agents. We're thriving in changing times, and knowing that there is always more to learn is what we stand for. I've got a special guest to present to you this morning who will be appearing at our Real Health show at the Italian Club in Bunbury on May the 10th. Fiona Abbott from Alkomy. Fiona produces small batches of probiotic cultured and fermented food and drinks. She on-sells high-quality fermented food sources, pastas, imported authentic Japanese and local products, as well as gut health-related products. Fiona also runs workshops teaching people how to continuously ferment probiotic drinks and supplies starter cultures, ingredients and equipment to get you started. Fiona, welcome. Thank you for agreeing to come on and tell us all about Alkomy.
Thank you, Sarah. It's nice to be here. Thank you.
Good to have you. So what got you into fermenting?
I think where it started is I grew up with terrible allergies. So a hay fever and asthma. Shockingly, I nearly died from asthma. And then kind of my journey into the health industry happened after I had an accident. And I decided to study nutrition and personal training so I could rehab myself. I had I broke both my legs. And the rest is history. I kind of have been in it for 35 years now. I started, as I say, as a personal trainer. Then I digressed into nutrition and now holistic nutrition. So I read a book probably 25 years ago called Nourishing Traditions. And it's about whole foods and going back to the original food that we should be eating, unadulterated food from good soil, organic, whole foods. And when my son was born, actually, I was given a culture and somebody said, try this. And they gave me the recipe. And I went, this has to be out there. So I was the pioneer of kombucha in WA. I brought it to WA.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I started doing kombucha many years ago when I lived in the Kimberleys, but so that's good to know your history. It's really fascinating. And I agree with you. We've got to get back to real whole food.
Absolutely, because your food is your medicine, and that's my motto. Food is like medicine, and I produce, being Alkomy, I produce something that you turn kind of a basic liquid into liquid gold. I call it because it's so good for the body and so good for your microbiome. I'm doing a certification in holistic microbiome health because I think there's a hell of a need for it, and I'm very excited for my future. Really, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I think you're right on track, and we're really excited to have you at the Real Health show. So what can people expect when they come and visit your stall?
I do free tastings of my drinks. So I do two at the moment. I just do two flavors of kombucha. They are beneficial blends, continuous brewed. So small batch continuous brewed, not sitting on the shelves for forever, unfortunately, which some of them are. So you just don't know how much probiotics and organic acids are in them. So I just, as I said, produce small batches. They are made from nature's bush herbs. So it's a company called Rugenics, which is a WA tea company and soft drink company. They do other products as well, but all native bush herbs. And our Indigenous know natural medicine very well. So I'm quite excited about those two blends.
Yeah.
One's a collagen blend and one's lemon myrtle lemongrass. So one's obviously for skin, hair, nails, joints, and the other one is antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, and also anti-inflammatory. And then my other drink, which is a different culture, it's a probiotic ginger beer. This particular one I make with fresh turmeric and lemon. And a lot of people remember their grandparents used to do it in their basement and bottles used to explode. And I'm like, why did it explode? Why didn't they just put it in the fridge? And they said, well, maybe they just didn't have fridges in those days. So that's what I'm producing, the old-fashioned ginger beer that's fantastic for our microbiome. Not your Bundy. Sorry, I don't mean to knock Bundy, but it's not high sugar. It's low sugar and very, very anti-inflammatory.
And very delicious, I can say, because I've tried Fiona's products and I'm totally sold on them, and we'll be stocking up when I see you. That's great.
I'm branching into more sort of like other cultures. So I've got kefir. I've got coconut kefir, the live grains, coconut milk kefir, coconut water kefir, just the normal water kefir, and the coconut water kefir. So 4 of them, and then I give the recipe and the instructions of how to do that. And then once you buy the grains, you've got them forever if you look after them. They never run out. Like the dehydrated grains, you can only do 5 batches. Where this one, if you look after your little babies, as I call them, they'll just keep supplying every day for you.
Fantastic. That's great.
Yeah,
And these are the foods we need to get back to, and people need to
absolutely.
realize that get back to these really whole foods that actually build health. Like you say, food is our medicine, and it's really vital that we really take the time to think about what we're eating and where it comes from.
Yes, and I'm quite excited. In fact, it'll be ready in time for the show. Is I'm developing a new ferment, which is I'm calling it Alkomy Mother, and it basically because a lot of people their guts, in fact, 90% of the population's guts are compromised,
Mm.
unfortunately. So
Mm.
they load up with all probiotic foods and drinks, when in actual fact their gut isn't healthy enough to handle it yet. So this product I'm producing actually heals the gut lining and balances your pH, which helps you sort of detoxify, get your body nice and prepared, heals the gut lining, and then you can have fermented food. So I talk about that, to people when they come up to my stand.
So important. And that sounds really appealing because, yeah, I identify with that having had gut or continue to have gut issues. And you're right.
Everybody,
Yeah,
yeah.
you try
And I've,
to put these products in, but if the gut's not well enough, you can't help it.
no, and people say, oh, kombucha gives me probiotic stuff, gives me a gut sake. Well, those are the people that need the gut healing first. So I don't
Yeah.
prescribe, I don't let them buy my product really because it's not good for them. It goes into their bloodstream,
Mm.
which we don't want. We want to heal those junctions, make them nice and tight, make your microvilli nice and working again. And then once you're absorbing well, then you can go into probiotic and prebiotic foods.
Sounds amazing. I'm really looking forward to having you at the show and
Thank you.
sharing what you're doing. Do you also do workshops and
Yeah.
things as well? So people, if they wanted to get you down, how do you sort of travel? Because I know you're not based in Bunbury, but you are available for booking.
Yes. So what I do is I have a minimum of 6 because it makes it worthwhile for me,
Yes.
obviously. And what they get to learn 2 drinks, how to make kombucha and probiotic ginger beer. I demonstrate the whole thing
Yep.
and then give them the starter culture, whichever one they want to continue with. If they want
Yeah.
both, they just have to buy the extra starter culture. That's over and above their ticket fee.
Yeah.
And then I have a lot of beautiful, over my 35 years, I've come across the most beautiful products, which I'm on selling as well. One of them is a lady in Pico Pico in Dunsborough. She has the most amazing miso pastes and koji and all these lovely fermented pastes and foods and, something for a cheese board, but very beneficial for the gut. And I'm on selling
Mm.
those as well. Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's great. I
Yeah.
think I know you weren't able to do a presentation this time because we filled up so fast, but we're hoping
Yeah.
that this event is really well received and we hope it to become an annual event. So, but I'm thinking perhaps we'll get you down and perhaps in my studio we can do have you come down and do a workshop
Sure.
and yeah,
Sure.
do something like that as well. So perhaps
What
after
I'll
the
do
event.
is I'll leave some brochures at my stand on the day, and then also give
Mm,
you one. Just explains what I do and how the workshops
yeah,
are run, etc. Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah,
Okay.
it's such a need. So thank you. Thank you for your time. And Fiona's
Pleasure.
donating as a door prize a bottle of her ginger beer, probiotic ginger beer. So what I'm saying to our audience is that if they book a ticket online, you get an extra draw for the door prize. So we're really encouraging online bookings, and then it's much easier for you to get in because you've already got your ticket and you will get an extra ticket into the door prize. And we have some amazing door prizes. So hopefully that's an incentive to get on and book your ticket. It's only $10 a ticket, and there's such a lot on offer. We've got over 20 stalls, 20 vendors, a whole day of presentations. So lots to do. We'll have other entertainment there in sort of fun activities and also catering and coffee van outside. So you can remain nourished for the day. So thank you, Fiona. Are there any words of wisdom you'd like to share before we finish?
I'm hoping, as I say, I'm culturing the new one. I'm hoping that I've imported a culture from the US, it's a very beneficial probiotic that has unfortunately been bred out of our probiotic foods over the generations. We don't know why, but it's probably the most important probiotic for our gut. And I will be making little yogurt pots with it,
Oh,
and I'm hoping
wow.
that yeah. So I'm quite excited about that. It's called
Yes.
L-Ruta. People can go and do their research. L-Ruta, unbelievably important for our gut, and it's missing. It's the missing link at the moment. So
Yeah. Yeah. So you'll be making
great.
those. You'll be bringing that
Yes,
as well.
hopefully I can have those so people can have a
Yeah.
little breakfast, something for breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic. That's great. Thank you for your
Okay.
time. It's been
Thanks,
lovely
Sarah.
talking. And so if you're listening, please share the video, hit the subscribe and like button below. Help get the word out that in one place you can come and see the most amazing people that are going to be really beneficial in helping you get your health back on track. So stay tuned for more interviews and thank you for listening. Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Sarah.
This content is created for informational purposes only. Always seek the guidance of a qualified health professional with any questions you may have regarding your personal health.